Hey guys, what's up? It's Steph. The footage you're about to watch was filmed on June 15th. I lost a little bit of the intro footage that I normally take on my way to the site, so sorry about that. We went back to our favorite site, that Rev War prison that we've been hunting for weeks now. And what else is new? We killed it. It was myself, Lucky Lou, Nichola, Doug Bowden, and of course the infamous Dave Wise. So without further ado, I will just hop on into the footage because it's going to be a good show. Have I ever mentioned how much I love this permission? As I mentioned earlier, we are back in Massachusetts, and I got a solid loud 24 tight on the Equinox, and it was a knee buckle, and I kicked the dirt away, and there it was, practically on the surface. Finally have a knee buckle. It's my first one. I'm stoked, and hopefully that's a great indicator of the rest of the day. Awesome. We're gonna keep on going. I think I'm gonna hang out in this section for a little while. The knee buckle was like right there, and then maybe 2 to 3 inches down. Got myself a beautiful dandy button. No shank, but that is quite all right. I love dandies. We've pulled a ton of them from this site, and that's a great sign. I'm going to continue to swing in the thick over here, and we will see what happens. But this is great. Awesome. Okay, so I hopped to the rock wall, and I'm back in an area that we've been hunting heavily over the last month or so. And right off the bat, it's about 4 inches down, I have a little flat button. I don't think there's any markings on it. Just a plain Jane, but that's okay. Because I've been in here for about 30 seconds. No lie. It's like my third swing. So, flat button is over there. You got a little swing over here. And I got a really high, just peak kind of one way on the Equinox. It's 27-28. And it's another beautiful dandy button. And this one does have a shank that's been smashed up. So if there's a pattern on here and I can get a better shot of that, I will clean it up and let you know. Otherwise, I'll probably just show you a picture. So, all right. That's great. We're going to keep going. Sorry, it's blurry in here. The leaves swinging to and fro kind of make it difficult for this to focus. But anyway, it's a dandy button, so that's great. We're going to keep going now. I can't even tell you what kind of day I'm having. I'm kneeling where I found the dandy button. And I got a number 1 or 2 VDI, basically an inch down, and it was a Tomback button on edge. And it's wiping nice and clean. Try to get that in the sun for you. I've never had a Tomback register so low. I mean, it's on the smaller side, but it's still, registering that low is new to me. It's usually about a 10 or 11, 12, somewhere in there for Tomback, but that's awesome. Okay, so yeah, dig all those really low tones. You never know. Only takes a minute. And Nick just came over to show me what she's got. It's a pretty one. A nice complete shoe buckle frame. Beautiful. I love those. Everybody knows I love those. That's awesome. We pulled several of these out of here, but not this style. This is different. Great find. Again. Okay, so we've moved to the front yard of this mid-1700s home. Beautiful house. Not very far from the front door. I'm standing because my back hurts. It's about 4 inches down, and I found probably one of the coolest things I found today. It's a lead toy cannon. I did recheck the hole just to see if there's anything else in there. I couldn't find anything else. No clue how old it is, but with that patina on it, I would say it's at least 100 years old. That is super duper cool. I love it. Alright, so I was just on my way back to where I was hunting for the last few weeks. Wanted to hit that again. But on the way in, believe it or not, I got a nice copper signal. It came up a little higher sounding than normally my coppers do, but it was coming up like a 27, 28. So I was thinking, maybe silver or clad dime, but that's a nice surprise. Unfortunately, I can't tell what it is yet, but that's really awesome. So I will update you if I figure out what it is with some footage. If not, I'll just throw up a photo of it. Sweet. Okay, so that copper I just dug, I swear this was just in the light. Okay, it is a draped bust. You can even see some details in her hair. And that's going to be probably a pretty nice cleanup, I'm hoping anyway. So, very excited. That's awesome. It is number 8 for the year, I believe, if I haven't lost count. Okay, on to the next. Okay, truer words were never said. You never know what you're going to find. So, you can't really see my hole, but it's honestly a good foot down there. And I found, I was showing it to Dave because I had no clue what it is. It still has wood on the inside of it. If you look at it, it's actually a shoe for a doll or something like that. It's more ornate than it probably is showing on the camera right now. But yeah, that's kind of weird. It's a new one for me. It was probably about 3 feet from that copper, so I guess I'll play around in here a little longer. That's different. Okay. And once again, not far from where I just was, I have a nice big fat musket ball. Came up about an 18 or 19. That's awesome. That's probably more like a 58. Not as big as the one I found here before, but that's really cool. Dave just got one exactly the same size. His is fired and mine is dropped. Awesome. Whew. Okay, I just dug one of the most gorgeous buttons I've ever dug. Incredible. Whew. It's silver plated all along the edge. I believe it's silver plate, not Tomback. It might be Tomback, I don't know. I have to clean it after the initial clip and then I'll post more, but oh my goodness. That is probably the coolest thing I've found today. Wow. It came up like a solid 18 and 19 on the Equinox. I'm going to clean it off really quick with some spray and I will get back to you with what this actually looks like, because that's awesome. Okay, so I just sprayed off that button that I found. It almost has like this rattlesnake kind of design in the center of it. It's really cool, the piece that's made out of brass. And the rest is indeed a very heavy silver plating. It's almost a couple of like marks or something on the back. I'm not sure what that's about. It looks colonial to me, but I don't know. This one is unlike any one that I've ever seen. So, yeah. Very cool. All right. Okay, I've spent enough time on this button, I guess. I gotta get back to swinging, but this is really cool. I love it. Alright, I'm starting to have a really awesome day. Got 2 bucket listers today. I got my first knee buckle and my first complete crotal bell. And I can't tell if it's Tomback or brass. Almost looks like Tomback, but I'm not sure. But oh my god, I'm so happy about that. The last time I was here, I found one. A beautiful Tomback crotal bell, but it was broken, so alas. But this is awesome. It's gonna dingle and everything probably, so extremely happy with that. That's a day maker for me right there. Awesome. Just in case you're wondering. Yeah, it still jingles. It's really cool to think that that's like the first time in 200 years someone else has heard it. That's kind of a lie. This is like the 100th time I've dingled this, but just wanted to jump in and show you. So, back to the show. And I just got this little buckle. Looks like it's some kind of tack buckle. Possibly. Not 100% sure. Yeah, but I think it's, for a knapsack or horse tack, something like that. Okay, sorry again that this is not focusing well. That's what happens when the lighting changes drastically and very fast. Okay, on to the next. Lou got something. He showed it to me and I said, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Go show Dave.
Rev War button. He said, 9th Regiment?
Yes.
Rev War.
It says...
Oh boy, we got some congregating going on over here.
Yeah, I think it's a 9th Regiment button.
9th Regiment.
Whoa. Huh?
Get a good angle on here.
Sorry, Stef. Wow.
Can I get a group ShamWow? Ready? 3, 2, 1. ShamWow!
Woo!
That's just
opening.
Good job, brother.
Jerk.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, really?
So freaking awesome. I'm over there walking through the woods going, come on, give me a dandy button. Give me a dandy button.
Screw a dandy button.
I just
That's
want a dandy button.
I knew that was
And-
going to happen to somebody out here. Given
and-
what took place.
I got a solid 50. You know,
I think it's
46, 46, 50, 46,
No, it's
50.
Number
Number
9.
9.
Number
I'll look
9.
that up at
11,
the book when I
I'll
get home
have
if
to
you remind
flip
me.
it.
Oh, I'll remind you.
Dude, look at this.
Nice. I
Look
trade
at
you.
that.
They
Oh, yeah,
moved-
that's
took that out of
weird
the.
plate thing.
What do you got?
It's not a Rev
That's a
War
wizard.
Oh, where's that?
button. Talking out of your butt, this one over
It's
here.
definitely a hold copper.
No, it's not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's gonna flake at all. It might be good.
Yeah,
Just
it's
wrap it
pretty
up
good,
with some
yeah.
leaves and
I'd still
protect
put
it.
that in,
Put in your container.
some dirt.
Yeah, I got the foam.
Oh, maybe I should put that in the leaf too.
Just the washer
Okay,
thing out
I
of
think
here.
we're done. Congrats. What could I say? That button that Lou just found is absolutely out of this world. I knew that somebody was going to pull a button with a number on it soon enough, but I wasn't sure who it would be. I guess I should have guessed that it was going to be the button boy, and it was. So I'm going to hop into Insignia of Independence and show you the button variety that he did pull that day. It's incredible. All right, so back at this book, we're just going to open up to page 52 right now. Talks a little bit about the British 9th Regiment of Foot. And there is Lou's button. Without a doubt, that's the one it is. Incredible find. So, congratulations, Lou. You deserve it more than anybody. And generosity in this hobby really pays off. I think that was good karma. And I'm glad he found it. So again, congratulations, Lou. That's a find of a lifetime right there. Amazing, amazing find. And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. You really deserved that. So, awesome day for you. Awesome day for all of us. And we are going to hop into the wrap-up right now. And it's going to be longer than usual for a good reason. We were all spread out over maybe 10 acres that day between the Rev War prison site, which is now a home, the home next door, and the home across the street. So nobody was really close enough to me, except I think Nick at one point, to film their digs, which I usually really like doing. So there were a lot of amazing finds dug that day, and you really need to stick around for the wrap-up to check them out. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are done for the day. Just doing a quick wrap-up over here. I guess we'll pick on Dave first. So he got a crotal bell today, a bunch of clad, a tack buckle. What are these?
These are all
Oh,
zinc-
your
zinc
Indian.
pins.
Indian. That was your Indian, I think.
That's an Indian.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I can't.
Buffalo
Yeah.
nickel, 2 King George III's, King George II, musket ball, horse rosette, crotal bell, a couple broken shoe buckle pieces. I didn't find that. Little horse head, which is cool.
Yeah.
This, I don't know if it's a drawer pull or a musket strap sling. I don't know. Little bale seal. It's got lettering on it. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's curious. Not so fast on putting this away because that find that Dave said had a little bit of writing on it and he didn't know what it is. It's this. This is a part of a belt tip, I guess. I think it went on some kind of cartridge box. I'll throw up an image that I did find that Dave posted, but these are incredibly, incredibly rare. I think there are about 5 known in existence, and they're all in private collections or museums. So, unfortunately, we did not find the other half. If we had, that would have gone straight to Dave, but alas, still a great, incredible piece of history. So, congrats, Dave, on that extremely rare find. All right, and who do we have down here? Doug.
Big dog.
Big Doug.
Doug and
All right.
Curry comb.
Yes, he has a curry comb here. Clad dye, musket ball. Whatever
2
this is.
2/3 coppers.
Interesting. I don't know. Oh, it's part of a escutcheon plate. A drawer pull. No, it's not a button. Let's see here. This is really cool. I love this. It's a letter opener. And I think it says made in Italy on it. Super duper cool. I love that.
Pickle fork.
Yeah, everyone's been calling this a pickle fork all day, but I know that people just want to mess with Doug, but it's an oyster fork. So that's what that is if you ever find one of them. Because I said so. All right. And he found actually the same kind of buckle that I did the other day. Last time I was here, maybe 2 times ago. This is the female half of a neck stock buckle. Mine still has the leather, his doesn't. I was kind of hoping that one person would at least find the male half so we could put them back together, but no such luck, unfortunately. But that's still really awesome. Some bibs and bottoms, some buttons. I don't know what this is. Big dandy. And he got, what did you get? 2.5 coppers.
2 2/3.
2 1/3. We don't really know what
And
they
an
are.
Indian.
One's a KG2, I think. And then an Indian. Yep. So, okay. And then, whoa. Did you bring out what I asked you to bring out?
No, I didn't go get the counterfeit 8 real.
Okay, so what did you find again?
We got a counterfeit 8 real.
Yeah, and he really did.
Pewter.
It's
Yeah.
a pewter one.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty crazy. Okay, so you got a bunch of good stuff today. It's a really old part of an escutcheon plate. Let's see here. A couple tack buckles, other escutcheons. Yeah, well, I was filming that.
I know.
Can you put it back?
You were moving on.
No, I really was, though. I wanted to focus on that. Yeah, so anyway, that's super cool. I love that one. Hinge, some clad. You got on some nice buttons today. Where's that extra special button? There it is. Okay, so we think this is... let's see here. There's dirt on it now. If I get a cleaner picture when this video drops, I'll put something up on the screen, but this is a 9th Regiment button. I think it's British, but I will send him some information when I get home to my book.
Could be American.
So it could be American too. We don't really know. This was a Continental Army camp. So this is awesome. We got a musket thumb plate today. Pretty sweet. I really want one of those. I didn't know what it... Well, he put it down, and I said, what the heck is that right there, knowing what it was? And he's like, oh, that's what that is? So, awesome. We got another Connecticut for today. Beautiful Vermont. I'm not going to touch that. It's in such good shape. Really cool bale seal. Shabuckle pieces. And like I said, buttons. Okay, so I guess I'll film me. Go in order here. I didn't take out my clad or anything. Whatever the heck that is. I guess it's a thermostat or something. I'm just kind of showing you some junk. Let's see. This was the nicest button I can say that anybody pulled today, and it was me. Yay. So it's a silver-plated, I think, colonial coat button, which is really amazing. So that's going to clean up so nice. I can't wait to get that home. Okay, got a couple of nice dandies. That has a pattern on it. This one I think might, but I really need to clean it off. 58 caliber musket ball. I didn't film the one that was already smashed. Weedy. I have a couple more Weedies that I didn't film. This is super cool. My lead toy cannon. That was awesome. Nice surprise. I thought it was going to be a nickel. And then we've got my copper for the day. I only got one. Yeah, let's see if it'll focus. Okay. I think a tick is being picked off of me right now. Alright, there we go.
That's what I mean.
So there's the reverse.
Definitely do that with the blue and
Here's
the
the obverse. It's a draped bust. We don't know what year it is yet, but I think it's going to clean up nice. I think it's actually a die rotation error. Maybe not. Okay, moving on. Got my first knee buckle today. Awesome. Really happy about that. And my first complete crotal bell. Bear in mind there's still dirt in there. It does have a crack in it, but at least it's complete. I don't think it's going to break as long as I don't dingle it too much. And there's some really curious wooden and brass object. We think it's a shoe, like a wooden doll. So that was interesting. Let's see. Nick, we don't really know what this is. Some kind of Latin. I don't even know. Something fancy. I like it. She got a sword hanger today. I didn't know what that was. Thankfully, Dave Wise is here with us. She got a really beautiful draped bust. May or may not have kissed that. I can't tell. Definitely the nicest shoe buckle of the day. It's a beautiful one. Dandy button. Some junker jewelry. Clad. Tack buckle. Not sure what that is, but here it is. And, oh, this is really cool. It's actually a brooch. And you can tell because there are the pin attachments on the back. So, but there's a lot of gold gilt left on that, so that'll clean up really nice. Oh, and a horseshoe. Okay, so I guess we're done for the day.
You gotta present
Yeah, and oh,
Lou with
that's
his
true. So Lou got the best find of the day, which isn't even out here, which is that pewter counterfeit 8 real.
Soaking in dirt.
Yeah,
great
well, that's a
find.
good idea. And
All 5 of us brought silver dimes, and there you go, bud.
yeah, that's something fun to do with your friends. Is make a little contest out of who has the best find of
I'll
the day.
label them all 1 at the dig.
And that's what you should do. So if it
Number
wasn't
1.
the counterfeit 8 real, I think it definitely would have been
The Vermont.
or I don't know, that the Red War button was pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're all Lou's though, so it doesn't really
I
matter.
know, that's my point. It doesn't matter. Like you would have won anyway. Okay, well, that's all for today. Bye-bye.